veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say,
welcome in, everyone. How are we tonight? This is getting good. We're in the last days of closing in on who is going to be the one. Who will Brent choose? Who will Ashley choose? What will happen next, guys? Are you with us? I see you out there. Hey there, Reza. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Let's see who else is in the house. Go ahead and say hey if you're live. All right, there's Roro. Yes, my A-team member and podcaster extraordinaire. Roro for real. Woohoo! She always tells me, Aubrey, I'm not a podcaster. I'm not a podcaster. I just podcast with you anyway, but I'm not a podcaster. Ah, yes. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. Come on in and hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Yeah, like Roro said, hit the like button, hit the like button. Right. How was your day today? I had an awesome, busy day. Yes, and it was warm today, and then we had a storm coming through here in Michigan and Detroit, and then they said at work, they said it could be a possible tornado, which was scary, right? That was kind of scary, but turned out it wasn't. So that's a good thing. I hope the weather was great where you are. I think I was reading the country is going through like a heat wave, a historical heat wave. So let me know, guys, if that's the case where you are. Let me know. Chime in. What was it like there where you're at, Roro? What was the weather like down in Florida? Like 101 degrees, 110? What was it? Yes. And the show will be on momentarily. And so here what we do here is we we watch the show live on our own devices, and then we chat in the chat. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on with this chat. But guys, let me know if you're in the chat. Shout it out. Share us, like it, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I was watching today. I was looking at some things about Ready to Love. I didn't finish the interview that Crystal XO did. Shout out to Crystal XO. She was doing a chat with an interview with Tequila from Ready to Love Dallas season. It just started. And boy, is that a good one. I can't wait to finish that. So if you get a chance, guys, go ahead and check that out. Hit the like button if you're in the house. Let me know you're here. Say something in the chat. Ro, what's the weather like down there? What was the weather like today? Um, and we're getting ready for this to start momentarily. And so what we do is I go on mute and we continue to chat here in the written word, and then we talk about it during the commercial break, guys, right? Okay. All right. I'm missing brother Jay Wadley. I'll tell you that. I'm missing my crazy homebody girl who's usually in the chat. And maybe, I don't know what's going on here. Hello? I think this is live. Okay. Yep. Looks like it's live. All right, guys. Well, you can catch us on the replay too. All right. It's about to come on. So I'll be going on mute. Yep. I'm going on mute right now, guys. All right. Well. What do we think about that? Okay, so I love it that Tammy went to talk to Ashley to find out what was going on with her when she left the mansion last time we saw it, last episode. And she found out that Ashley got excited, got upset when Brent had taken one of the ladies, I believe that was Jazzy, into his room and had spent the night, even though they both say there was nothing untoward that happened. There was no relations. She was asleep, so he let her stay on the bed and he slept on the couch or whatever, whatever you want to believe, right? Right. And I want to go back to this comment that Roro so aptly made. Roro says, wait, so Ashley got stressed because she heard that Brent had someone in his bed? I'm confused. Yeah, so I don't know if you ever went back, Roro, the episodes that you missed. So yeah, it was found out the next morning that yeah, Brent had let Jazzy because they were all talking. It was Jazzy and it was the other young lady. What was her name? The one that just got eliminated last week. Kimberly, what was that young lady's name? Well, anyway, so the two of them were in the room. So I guess they were just, like in his room. So it was more than one lady and they were talking and probably drinking. And I guess Jazzy got sleepy and fell asleep. And so the other young lady suggested that he move her to her bedroom and he said no, he was just going to let her sleep. And then he she left out and he closed the door, and so nobody really knows but the two of them and the good lord what really happened. But your guess is good as mine, Ro, Kimberly, John, and those in the chat. I don't know where Jay Wiley is, but Jay Wiley, this is for you on the replay. I don't know what happened, but we all kind of think maybe something might have happened. But in any case, so Ashley was being checked on by Tammy, and we find out that she tells Tammy that she did kiss Matt. She did enjoy kissing Matt, and not only did we find out that they kissed, but we found out that they French kissed too. There was some, as Kirk said, there was some tongue involved in all of that, and we found out also that Matt has good breath, so hence the kiss. And then we go on to talk to they went over to talk to Brent, and oh, is it back on again? Oh my goodness, I hate when they do these little short ones, or is this the commercial break? I can't tell when I don't have the sound up. I think that's a commercial break. Yeah, so and then we found out about Brent, and I think it's back on now. Why is my internet buffering? Oh my goodness, this is crazy. And one last thing, so there's going to be a couples photo shoot. So we're getting to that now. I don't know why my internet is buffering. Yikes. Oh, okay, it's coming through. Okay, so we're still on commercial break. So, and so then we find out that's when Kirk finds out that Brent was kissing on the ladies, a couple of the ladies, but he claims that he didn't do any French kissing, i.e., no tongue. So now I don't know if you guys believe that or not, but sounds shady to me. Let's go through some of the comments. Um, let's see here. Let's go through some of the comments. We hope that it works out for Ashley. She's very beautiful. I'm hoping and rooting that she wins. I'm hoping my internet starts coming back. I wanted to know who Brent hasn't kissed because Kirk asked him who he did kiss. I think the shorter list might be who he hasn't kissed. Um, and and Kimberly points out, hey, Kimberly points out that we can depend on Kirk for a laugh. That's for sure. That is for sure. Kimberly, I was sitting here thinking I had a chance about 10 years ago to go see him perform live, and I missed it. So I really hate that too. I hear he puts on a really great show. Roro says, Brent knows he's lying. And then Kimberly even says, I don't believe Brent. That's a nice way. I'm going to start saying that because I really don't like, you know what? I don't like using the word liar, but what can you say? Untruth, unreal, not true. Um, oh, Kimberly, you don't remember her name? Okay, the show is back on. I'm going to go on mute, guys, and we can chat in the box. Hey guys. Oh, that was so cute with the photo shoot. What did you guys think? What did you guys think of Brent and the ladies' photo shoot? Um, I was almost shocked when the photographer said, "Put your hands lower." No, lower, lower still. How did you ladies feel about that? Would you have done a photo shoot with Brent? Would you wanted his hands to go lower past your waist and onto your derriere area? Ah, ah. Oh, okay. So Roro, let's talk about this. Roro says Addie is out of the country because his brother got married in Mexico, and that's, of course, very big and important event, once in a lifetime, hopefully. And so he went to his brother's wedding. That's why he wasn't in the house. But I thought it was really kind of cool that. What did you think? I thought it was kind of cool that he thought enough of Ashley to not only call her, because he could have called her and stepped away from his family, but he called her and he put her on video chat with his mom, his sister, his brother, the groom. They said they couldn't find the bride. She was probably greeting people at the wedding or the reception, so they couldn't find her. But I thought that was really sweet. What did you think? Kimberly, what did you think about that? And this gentleman happens to be African too, as we can see from the garbs he has on. I believe Adi is Nigerian, and so he was dressed in traditional Nigerian or African garb, and he looked quite handsome. I've been saying a BB all along. Now, Jay wildly disagrees with me. He thought that maybe a BB would go early on. But I said no. I think this guy is it. I think he should stay. Oh, and it looks like it's already back on. Okay, so I'm going to go back on mute. But tell me what you think, Roro. I knew it. They did one of those quick ones on us, so it's back. It's back on commercial break. Yeah. So, Roro, I was asking you. So, what did you feel about knowing now that you knew why he's out of the country? Abibi was out of the country to be with his brother for his wedding. Did you think that was a good idea that he called her? Would you have felt great if a guy had called you while he was out of the country? He couldn't be there. Um, I just heard your comment about the Kirk Franklin concert. I saw him in concert. Let me put this up on the screen. Kimberly says, I saw him in concert a few years ago. Yeah, that's what I heard. And this was like 10, 11 years ago. So just think the joints were even fresher back then. But yeah, I don't know. Someone gave it to me for a Christmas present. And then we kind of had a parting of the ways. And they said, well, hey, you can still have the tickets and you can take whoever you want. And rather than do any of that, I just said, no, that's okay. You can use them. I'm good. I'm good. So, but that's what happened on that. So I missed it. And it was like really like, I want to say like not front row maybe, but like, yeah, like the first 10 rows, there were very good seats in the whole 9 yards. So I missed my opportunity because nowadays the way ticket prices are, like I just talked to someone who just saw the Renaissance show, Beyonce's Renaissance concert tour, and I'm like, you know what? I can't. I can't. Like, I'm not paying uh these concert prices. They're ridiculous unless they can bring back to life Marvin Gaye, Aretha Franklin, uh, um, who just passed, Tina Turner. Unless they can bring them all back for our all-star review, I'm not spending no six, seven, $800 for no concert to see nobody. I don't even know of anybody that has that much talent that I want to see like that. But yes, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I want to see what Ashley does. You think Ashley is going to allow her guys to put their hands on her derriere when we come back for their photo shoot? Up, it's back on. Okay, I'm going on mute. Things were getting steamy there with Shavar, Steven, Matt. Things were steamy. Some of her guys were missing. Where were the rest of the guys at? Oh, that's right, because Addie was at the wedding, his brother's wedding, so we didn't have Addie. Guys, what did you think of that? I don't know, that photo shoot. But you notice nobody was groping Ashley's derriere. Yeah, she was like, nah, I think not. I think not. Not on national TV will you be groping my derriere. I'm not that kind of gal. Go ahead, Ashley. Have some self respect. Yes, Kimberly. Oh, oh, 2 minutes? Are you really? Oh my gosh. Jay Wiley said last time that he was 50 seconds. I don't know if it's because I'm viewing this on Philo, right? So I'm viewing it on Philo, and I think maybe the streaming is a little bit behind. Plus, if you heard me just a few minutes ago, my TV was buffering. My internet was buffering. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can. There's a. Oh yeah. Okay, I see we're back on now. Okay, so I'm gonna go back on mute. I've caught up a little bit now. Ooh, what do you think Ashley's secret is? I believe now I could be totally wrong because I'm like Kimberly. Where's Kimberly's comment at? The bleeps ruined it. The bleeps ruined it. All the bleeping and the bleep bleep. But Kimberly, I think it's the Gabrielle Union type of situation. Now I can't say it here on YouTube, so I'm not going to say it. But everybody, if you know about the Gabrielle Union, what she does with her husband, yeah. You know what people eat, you know what, yeah, okay. So anyway, that's what I'm suspecting it is, and yeah, that's wow. That's wow. And Kimberly has announced, she has let us know how she feels about the barber is her least favorite, and I wanted to know why. And but wait a minute before we get there, real quick, for some comic relief. Uh, Musty Makia, Musty Makia. My mom used to always say that here is a secret to that. If you got musty underarm pits, you make a paste with baking soda. Very simple. Baking soda, you can maybe put a little vinegar in it, put it under your arms, make a paste, let it stay for about 10, 15 minutes, absorb all that funk. You're good as new. That's what you do. So somebody pass that along to Musty Mika because she needs it. She needs it really bad. Yep. And but guys, what do you think about the game, and why is Ashley getting so upset about the secrets and things? So I mean, she's saying really big stuff, but like my thing is, if you decide you're playing a game and you decide to go 100% and everybody else is only going maybe 30%, 40, 50%, is it their fault that you decide to go 100%? Oh, it's back on. It's back on. Okay. I'm going on mute. no. It looks like we got a runner. We got a runner. We got a track star. Oh no. Yes, exactly, Roro. Ashley is way too sensitive for this process. I don't know if you guys remember going back to like maybe, I don't know, we were into about episode 3 or 4, somewhere in the beginning. I said it early on. I felt like Ashley wasn't healed enough. Ashley, she's showing signs she's not healed from whatever childhood trauma, perhaps. I don't know. She talks about her dad having been an addict. Her mother basically tried to cover for the dad. So a lot of times when people have addicts in their family, there's addiction in their family. Let me say it that way. Addiction in the family, in your family that you're originating from. And then there's a lot of trust issues. She doesn't know who to trust. She doesn't trust her own picker. I think those are the kind of things that if she were to go back into therapy, I would ask the therapist, let's work on healing my childhood trauma first. Then let's come up to now and let me see if you can help me to learn how to trust my intuition, learn how to better vet men, maybe perhaps, and just go through that whole process. I would even tell her, honestly speaking, my girl Janice Hilton here on the YouTube streets has got a whole process and a program for women who are looking to marry and want to find a good husband and want to make sure that they're going by the data and not just by their emotions, they're growing and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, she's way too sensitive. Yeah, the process. And that's it. We do know, right, Kimberly and Roro, because I was just like I said, listening earlier to Quilla from Ready to Love, this season of Ready to Love in Dallas, about the process and about how these shooting days, well, we may see an hour or a few minutes of these scenes, but these people are shooting these scenes for like 12 to 15 hours sometimes. So that's a lot. That's a lot. But yeah, she doesn't seem to be ready. She's too sensitive. Roro, you had a good comment. Or no, it's Kimberly. I mean, you have plenty too. But Kimberly asked, why aren't the men trying to cheer Ashley up? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel you on that, Kimberly. I think they should have kind of tried to. Um, I think especially Matt, since he was so close to her, and the two of them had kissed like what 2 times already, and it was the French kiss. It was that deep, passionate type of kiss. I think they should have been trying to cheer her up, but then sometimes I've been in that predicament where somebody that doesn't have a sense of humor or just as being really sensitive, it's kind of hard to know what to say to them because sometimes saying something that you think is going to cheer them up might make it worse. I don't know. Like, I don't understand why they were imitating one another. They were mocking not only her, they were mocking the other ladies in the group, they were mocking him. So here, it's back on again for me. Okay. All right. Yep, that was that short one. He was imitating Musty Mika. I'm cracking up. I'm cracking up. I don't know why that girl shared that. I would have went to my grave with that. There's some all natural cures, and Roro, I believe, said that that lemon juice does the same thing as my mom's recipe of baking soda and some vinegar paste. So do what works for you, but definitely do something because Musty is not ladylike. Musty Mika, ooh, good grief. And in the meantime, I hope Ashley kind of pulls herself together. But this process thing might not have been for her. But maybe even in spite of the bumps and the ups and downs, you know what? Maybe she can still pull it out and still find a nice guy. Right now, I'm kind of leaning toward a BB. I like a BB. I know she likes Matt and she's physically attracted to him, but there's something about a BB who seems to be very devoted, dedicated to her. Because Kimberly, wasn't it a BB who also called her when she had left the house? And he was checking on her, and I don't think any of the other guys did that. And so now he's calling her when he's out of the country, when he could have just been enjoying himself and forgotten all about her. So I like a man that lets me know that I'm always on his mind. I like a man that takes action, is not just all talk. So hopefully she's thinking the same thing too. But yeah, that sensitivity though. Ooh, how you gonna be on a whole national international show? Yes, yes, I'm with you. Jay Wadley, we're going against you. We're voting for the Nigerian that's a BB and Shavar. See, that's who we like. We like the guys with the character. You know, we like the guys with the character. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was Kimberly. I think that was a BB. So, he's showing us. So, Matt is all up in her face and kissing all on her. But how come Matt didn't call when she left? How come Matt wasn't curious about what was going on? See, I don't like these guys want to take all advantage of you physically and then they don't never call. Everybody wants to text. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, big head. Hello. You know how to pick up a phone and call somebody? Mm-mm. We will not be texting to death. All right, it's back on. Wow, what just happened here? Oh my goodness, it's getting really juicy. See, now if Ashley would just come out and say what it is, what it is, what it is, if she would be honest, I think she would feel better. Like, okay, we can all see it on the other side of the lens. You definitely feel some kind of way about Brent. You like Brent, and like Kimberly and I were saying, okay, like there was a mothering thing and she was trying to uh counsel him earlier, but no, it's more than that. I think that she just is attracted to him. He's a good looking man. He's tall, he's chocolatey, he's muscled up, he works out, he takes good care of himself clearly, and she likes him, she likes his personality. She's spending more time with him than she's spending with these other gentlemen before we got to in the mansion. And then here's the thing, what I also see about Ashley, and tell me if you guys have a different experience with Ashley. Ashley is very guarded. And I think that's what the other ladies are saying. She's so guarded. She doesn't let people see the authentic her, so nobody can really ever get to know her. Go home, Steve. Kimberly says, "Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, because Steve is kind of like, and I can relate to Steve though, because if Ashley is never going to let him in, and like he says, if he's going to keep, I guess we'll see this more of this next week. If she's going to keep rejecting him, then why not? These other ladies are single, and like he said, if Britt doesn't pick this one or that one, there's some pickings to pick from because there's some bad baddies in that house. Ashley is not the only bad baddie. Let's face it. These other women are looking good, and they say men are hunters and they're visual and they're checking out the eye candy. And I bet you some of them ladies is checking out some of them guys too, because hey, they're in Atlanta and there's a real shortage of men. So if you can get 4, 5, 6 single available good looking black men in one place, why not check them out? Why not exchange numbers? I would if I was single and I was looking at maybe Brent and I was there for him, but one of the guys wanted to give me his number. Hey, give it to me. We'll see what happens. Because if it don't work out with Brent, why not? Everybody on this show is supposedly single, but yeah, I'm not liking Ashley. I think one thing about it is like, why is Ashley wasting her time? She's got a limited amount of time there to be single and to pick from these men, but she's being so emotional in her feelings. And then I want to get to that comment that Roro made. Roro, you made a great comment, if I can only find it, or maybe it was Kimberly. Oh yeah, it was Kimberly that said that when I asked about, because I didn't understand it, what when Ashley said that they were making fun of her illness or something that was serious. I guess Kimberly responded to my question and said, "Yeah, Ashley was ill." When she left, she was overwhelmed mentally. Yeah, okay, okay, I see that. I can see that. And my thing is, like, I don't know if she ever played sports before or what other hobbies she has. I know she's talking about she likes to work out. She wanted a guy that's fit, but if she's running or doing anything competitively, even if it's just competing against yourself, I wish she would have got herself in the frame of mind to say, you know what? I am going to get out here. I'm going to get back downstairs. Yeah, I was a little bit offended or embarrassed or whatever her feeling was, but go face it. Go face that demon, because this show is centered around you and Brent, and you're copping out. You're copping out, and you're looking real wimpy, girl. Just because people are mocking you, they were mocking one another. So, yeah, that was a great episode too, Kimberly. Roro says, yeah, it was a good episode. I agree. I think this one is getting down to the wire now. It's going to be interesting to see next week when a BB comes back. Let's see what Roro is saying here. Exactly. Ashley is attracted to Brent. Why else would she be so bothered by what he does with whomever? Exactly. I think him touching on those ladies' derriere and posing all sensual and sexual. Yeah, a shortage of straight men. Yes, absolutely, Kimberly. And in general, women outnumber men anyway. Just chronologically, biologically, we outnumber men anyway. So yeah. And if black women are just gonna keep just only dating black men, that's what we're dealing with. Yep, shortage of straight black men. Absolutely. So with that being said, it looks like it's gonna be fireworks next week. It looks like it's gonna be fireworks because Ashley keeps getting into her feelings, and one of the guys is already spotting that he doesn't like her temperament. Because honestly speaking, if I were a dude, if I were a guy, and I were there with Ashley and I was seeing that temperament, that she's moody, moodiness is it's not a great thing. It's not a great thing. Like you're up one minute, you're down the next, and you allow the environment to control how you feel rather than using your emotional will and your strength of character to determine that no matter what, I'm going to have a good day. And unless somebody is disrespecting you, and in that case, then just say it. She could have just sat there and said, "Oh, you know what, guys? Y'all bold. Y'all wrong. I've had that experience where I've had to tell people, y'all wrong. That was bold, whatever." And then we all just bursted out laughing. You just gotta kind of roll with it. If you're at a party, I think Ashley might be more introverted than we actually realize. That's my other thing. Good night, Ro. I'm getting ready to get off of here too, because I don't even know what time it is. My clock. Oh, there it is. Yes, I only go usually a few minutes after. But I want to thank you guys, Ro. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you, 18 member. Thank you, Kimberly, also another 18 member and another podcaster, as well as Roro, who's a podcaster extraordinaire. Got to get that in there. And that allegedly Aubrey chick, I want to thank her. And I want to thank all of you guys for checking us out on the replay. I love my replay game because they always click like, and they always watch the video. They share the video out, and they are just wonderful, and they're helping my numbers to grow, and they always subscribe. With that being said, guys, you have a wonderful night and a wonderful rest of your week. We'll be back here on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to continue the saga of Ready to Love, Dallas style. All right, guys, we're getting on out of here now. Bye now.